have a very curious mind, so of course I want to travel the world to see and experience far off places, but there's just a couple problems. Airports are stressful, I hate putting my clothes into bags, and I generally resent every unfamiliar situation, so traveling is kind of tough for me. Luckily, I don't have to go anywhere to have an authentic Japanese experience delivered right to my doorstep by a friend and coworker who was recently in that country. I gave her the task of finding the snackiest foods in Japan that she thought I would like trying out here with you, so today we're doing just that. Oh no! We're slipping and sliding already. Japanese. So stay tuned for a Japanese snack taste test, or as they say in Japan,
ですから日本のスナックテイストテストや日本で言われていることに注意してください。
I don't think that was right. Hello television viewers, my name is Nick. Thank you so much for joining me once again on my channel for this Taste of the Far East. We've done other international snack taste tests on my channel in the past, but never one where these were personally picked out for me by someone who knows me. I think that gives us a luxury experience, don't you? How do you say luxury in Japan? Luxury.
贅沢
K-cup. K-cup. I said K-cup in Japanese just now. This Google Translate app has been really helpful in further confusing me in my understanding of the language. We've got a lot of really awesome snacks to try out today. Some of them worry me in terms of texture or flavor profile, but hey, maybe I've got nothing to worry about. And some of these things just look straight up delicious right out of the gate. We're gonna get into all of it. I'm about to eat a lot of sugar, but first make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see even more international taste tests. I have some other goodies from Japan that my friend Jen brought me as well, so maybe we should do a part 2 to this. I don't know, hit thumbs up. But most importantly, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you click that subscribe button right over here. That way you never miss new videos from me. I upload new ones every week. You don't want to miss it. Did you know that I'm thirsty? Thirsty for some Japanese food. Let's jump in. Oh my gosh, I have so much more in the freezer. Did you know that I'm a chocolate genius, and that's why I knew not to put these Kit Kats in the open room temperature zone, because they will melt, they will get misshapen, and I don't want to live in that world. Look at all these Japanese Kit Kats. I don't know if you know about this, but in Japan, Kit Kats are handed out for good luck at schools because the name Kit Kat kind of sounds like the Japanese phrase for good luck. I don't know if that's correct. Let me know in the comments. So in any case, Kit Kats are very popular over there, and they make a lot of flavors that we don't see in the US or the West, I guess. We're rhyming all over the place for this Japanese excursion. What fun. Unusual flavors. For instance, this big bag is Sakura and roasted soybean, which isn't generally a flavor you would expect any sort of candy to have in my experience of the term, but I'm American, I'm white, don't listen to me. They know what's going on in Japan because they make some of the best candy around, don't you think? This one has an orange on it, so that's an orange flavored Kit Kat. What? Hojicha Roasted Tea. What is a roasted tea? We're about to have some fun up in here. Let's start with this orange one. I think that will be cool. I think it's orange. Yup. Cute. That's such a fun color. We don't get anything chocolate orange like this. They used to sell like orange yodels. Let's take a bite. Orange Kit Kat. Yum. It tastes just like those orange yodels that I used to have. Like it's an orange creamsicle kind of flavor. Very good. Bright and citrusy, sort of like a lemon cake would have, like a very citrusy dessert taste. I like it. It was a good idea to freeze them, okay? That was smart. Let's give one of these roasted tea Kit Kats a try. Okay, it's like a milky tea color. Milky tea, snap. Ugh, they're hard to break apart. Break me up a piece of that. Roasted tea. You might have seen me make a face right at the beginning of that bite because it hits you with an earthy feel right off the bat. Very earthy. That's the only word that comes to mind. I get a lot of the wafer inside. The coating is kind of neutral, just like a slightly tea flavored sweetness that coats it, but just very unusual. I don't particularly care for this one, although I can see how others would. It's not bad, but I'm just not used to like tea flavored candy, I would imagine, so it's a miss for me, but if you love like tea flavored things, you probably would like this. I'm gonna set that right over there. It's good though. Respectful of everything. This one is the Sakura and roasted soybean. So in Japan, the roasted thing is clearly on the menu a lot because that was roasted tea. This is roasted soybean. I love soy, tofu anyway, so let's see what roasted soybean looks or tastes like. Again, that creamy white color. Ugh. Frozen snap. That's very good. Super mild. So this is just like a very light, neutral Kit Kat. Ooh, you get sort of like a biscuit taste, but it has that satisfying coating of a Kit Kat that you would expect. So it would be really good with tea. I would imagine this would be excellent to dip in tea. I wonder if that's how they like to eat them in Japan. Let me know in the comments below. Oh, I really like these ones. Jen, yes, these are dope. I'm putting these back in the freezer because I want to eat these forever. Do you guys know I'm having fun? Can we just I want to do a quick check-in with you. I'm having fun eating all of this. It's not good for my body if you eat it all at once, but I don't care about that. I want to keep going. Okay, these look familiar. I have no idea what it's gonna taste like, but I of course recognize this type of packaging. At Trader Joe's they sell applesauces that come in a bag like this, but this is bigger and I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. It's like a peach on the outside and I don't know if it's a jelly. I don't know if it's a drink. I'm just confused. I guess all we can do is open it up and see. Does anyone know what that says? I'm opening, let's take a sniff. Okay, it has like that kind of pear smell. Like Japanese candies are often like a white pear. So maybe it's something like that. I'm gonna take a small sip because I don't know what texture it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's like liquid. Ooh, it's very sweet. Like a pear juice for sure. Super sweet. I feel like I need to shake it. What's happening in there? It has 11% of something. What? What is it in? What could it be? What if it's like 11% likely to kill you? And I'm like, all right, I'll take 11 sips and just to try it out. 11% pear? There's chunks in it and I'm nervous. Ooh, there's chunks. It's okay, but there are chunks. Just warning you. There's like gelatinous bits in there. I'm gonna get a cup so I can pour some out and show you what's in there because I'm curious. Oh. The cap is still on. I'm struggling tonight. Is that okay? See? It's like a cloudy liquid. What is the cloudy liquid doing? See how it's kind of jelly, but it's kind of not? I'm so not into it. I don't know. The flavor is not bad. It's like a sweet, fruity flavor. You know, if you're into pear juice, that's what this tastes like. It's not really such a common fruit flavor for food here in the US, I feel like. But the texture of this is puzzling because I don't know what to expect every time I take a sip. It's like, is it gonna be juicy or is it gonna be squishy? There's a straw that goes down in there. What's that for? Oh yeah, it's just gonna weird me out every time. Also, I think it's really sweet and sugary, and I typically don't love sweet beverages, so this one is hard to palate for me, although it is delicious, and I can see why anyone else would like this, but for me, it needs to be a little more firm if it's a jello or like a jelly texture, or it needs to be just a thin, clear liquid. I don't like this in-between spot that we're in. I love you, Japan. Thank you for these treats. I'm sorry that one was squishy. Ooh. This one doesn't require too much Japanese learning to know what it says. Maple cream pancakes. Look how fluffy. I'm actually so sure that I'm gonna like this that I'm mentally prepared to eat this whole box. And you're gonna watch me do it. You're gonna watch me binge on some tiny pancakes, baby. I'm from New Hampshire where maple trees run wild through the fields. So if it has maple in it, I'm legally bound to eat a whole box of it on the internet. That's the rules of Japan. I don't want to break any rules in Japan. I wish my fingers were scissors right now because this is taking forever. Unbox these creamy, fluffy beauties. Ooh, look at that presentation. Do you live for it? I live for it. Ah, they're big and squishy and adorable. I'm so excited. Look how gorgeous this presentation is. Japan, you really know how to present. This will provide you with deliciousness for your relaxing tea time and for your happy talking time. Elegant gold wrapper, I love it. Each one of them has its own little silica pack. Keep it from getting soggy, I would imagine. That's a careful packaging. Let's get it open. This is gonna provide me with deliciousness for relaxing. Sweet cakey smell. I love a sweet cakey smell. Oh my God! It's a branded pancake. They've like grilled in some words there. It says Pancake Original. That's me, Mr. Pancake Original, coming at you from right in the heart of Los Angeles. And you're not a true Pancake Original. Not like me. Welcome to Hollywood. That's how much I want to eat this. I'm just talking nonsense right now. That's delicious. Much drier than I was expecting. Would be excellent with tea. Hard to eat without it. But hold up, everybody. Put your Japanese horses back in the corral, because I've got just the thing. We've got a tea to try as well. Yes, she's thought of everything, hasn't she? Let's put it in some hot water. I'm going to go turn on the kettle and eat, I don't know, 6 or 7 more of these. We'll be right back. All right, the water is hot and we're ready to unpackage this delightful box of tea. A colorful herb gives the geniality and happiness to the living of every day. That sounds lovely. I'm excited to try it with one of these pancakes. Another thing that I did is got actual scissors, so I don't have to sit here wishing my fingers were made of them. That's not the practical solution. Zippity-doo-dah! I'm not in this right zone to be handling all these sharp objects. Who cuts like this? I'm like a child. I'm asking to stab myself in the pelvis. Urgh. We're in. Let's see. Ooh, beautiful sachets. I was hoping they wouldn't be loose leaf, and they're not. Let's take a look. Ah, nice triangular. Ooh, smells very fresh and bright herbal. This is gonna be delicious tea. I'm super excited. I only have like the cheapest of teas that you get at Trader Joe's in my little tea organizer. I'm excited because this is bright and new. I'm gonna keep the whole box intact. This is the nicest thing in my whole kitchen now. Look at that, that's sad. Where's my mug? My cousin sculpted me this mug and it's been featured on this channel dozens of times. That's an embellishment. I'm letting that steep and cool down. These will have to wait just a hot minute. This is something I'm familiar with. It's Pocky. Do you guys like Pocky? Thumbs up if you're into Pocky. I don't know how to describe these. They're like biscuit sticks with a fruity coating on the end. They're common here in the US now, but they're obviously from Asia, an Asian country, maybe Japan, because that's where these came from. I'm putting it together finally for the first time. These are the flavor Sakura Matcha. So it sounds like Sakura is a tea, a common tea flavor. I've never had such a flavor of Pocky. This is a Japanese exclusive. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. It's like a pink biscuit with that gorgeous green matcha Pocky. I'm so excited. Yum. Matcha is such a good flavor, and whatever they pair it with that biscuit underneath, ooh. Yes, this is a good time. We're having fun with it. I love it. I'm gonna go back to that roasted tea flavored Kit Kat to see if my palate has adjusted and I can appreciate it a little better. Yep, I've definitely come around to that after eating the matcha tea thing. I wasn't expecting it at the beginning of this journey, but now I'm coming around to it and life is good. We're having fun here at 9 p.m. eating junk food after junk food. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, sorry, I was in the middle of a texting conversation and I forgot what I was doing. Boop! Cut. I think this has cooled down enough. It's time to sample some tea. This is supposed to be a delightful herbal refreshment. Very hot still, actually. Let's be careful. Very nice, very herbal. I like most teas. I have a pretty wide variety that I like. I definitely will drink this. It's very delicately balanced. Yeah, it has like a very bright and not too earthy kind of flavor to it. It's like roses, and it plays up here in this type of area of the face. Do you know what I mean? It stays up here and it doesn't go down here in terms of flavor and aroma. That makes no sense, does it? I don't even know what I just said. It's up here. Yes, that's super sippable. Let's have it with some of my favorite dry things. Oh my god. These were made for tea. Don't ever eat these without tea. It doesn't make any sense not to eat this with a hot liquid. It like gives it all so much texture and moisture and it just comes to life in your mouth. We're gonna have another one of these. These are so good. They're so cute. Doesn't matter how much it costs my body to eat it. Ooh, I like these creamy pancakes. I like these creamy pancakes. I like these pancakes. Yummy. That's a delicious treat. Those aren't gonna last long in this household. I'm ashamed to say it, but I know myself. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever just sit down in front of a camera and you just are like, I know I'm gonna eat this whole thing right in front of you, and you're gonna have to watch it. I like them pancakes. Fly just flew in my face. We've got 2 more delicious treats to try. Let's start with this one. It seems like it's got some sort of center and some sort of outer. Outer and inners. Some parts are outer, some parts are inner. Can anyone read that? Zip. Ooh, what? No, that's so out of left field. It looks like a human skin cell, doesn't it? What is it gonna be? Guys, how do you touch it? Okay, it's gummy. It's not wet like I thought. It's like powdered. It's like some sort of gummy wrapped around an inner thing. And it's like a blob and it looks like an embryo, doesn't it? We're eating embryos from Japan. What? No, what is that? There's like a inside? I'm panicking. What is that? I guess it's fine. I just don't get it. It's got 3 layers, an L, an U, and an L. What are these called? Why are they like this? Do you see it? Who's asking for this? 3 layers of things. Now it's a saggy sack and I don't like it. I really respect and appreciate all of the work that goes into manufacturing a product, but I don't think I could eat one of these very much. I'll talk to Jen and see if she can tell me why she likes these. I'm curious for her take, but for me it's a little tough to get down. I think there's something very organic about the whole thing, and that freaks me out a little bit. The trio of textures, the color, the taste, just too much for my white brain. That's gonna be my excuse for a lot of this video, it sounds like. Don't let me say that too much. Muscat. That's a type of grape, right? Because Moscato is a type of wine. So I think these are like a gummy, and I didn't know what they were. I had to ask Jen at work what they were because I was like, are you supposed to eat them? These smell so delicious. It smells like white grape juice, one of my favorite fruit juices. It smells exactly like that. Ah, what? They look similar to the other thing, but much better. They actually look kind of like grapes, don't they? That's so cute. Let's see if we can get one. Feels sort of like grape too. How interesting. You can kind of see the similarities between the two of them. Like they're both kind of the same shape, but this one has stuff inside and it frightens me. And this one looks like a grape and I can't wait to try it. They're like a gummy basically, it seems. Let's try it. So interesting. Tart, super tart. Ooh, woof, that was a sour candy. It's like exactly like a grape. It's so funny. It has a skin on the outside and then the inside is soft and juicy. What a unique take on sour candy, because it's like a skin filled with a jelly that I'm supposed to eat. When you pop them into your mouth whole, they just burst, and it's really sour. Am I baby? That feels really tart. I'm salivating like a dog with rabies who's about to bite your face off until you bleed to death. Why did I take it there? The sour grapes just have me all riled up. Oh my gosh, stepped on the embryo. I'm so sorry. Now you're covered in cat hair. I don't have a cat, it's my hair. And that was actually the last thing that we have to try. What an interesting exploration of the Japanese snack food market, don't you think? Some standouts for me were definitely this roasted Matcha Pocky. Oh, I could eat that all day. The roasted soybean Kit Kats were a surprising delight. I'm excited to eat those out of the freezer for the next few hours. I've definitely come around to this roasted tea one, especially after I've had some real tea and other tea flavored products. It helps me kind of appreciate what they're doing here. But I think that just goes to show how completely different the two countries kind of take on what snack food is, you know? That was a lot of prepositional phrases, but you know what I'm saying. Like comfort food. It's so different between Japan and America. I see in Japan it's like a lot of teas and bean flavors, which we don't really associate with sweets so much here in the West. Also, the candies, the textures tend to be really squishy or more gel-like, where here in the US I think we have something like stretchier, like gummy worms, kind of more influenced by taffy, which has like a more of a stretchy feel to it, gummy. But at the same time, it's like tastes like candy no matter where you go. We all like sweet food that doesn't give you one nutrient that you need. So in a way it's very unifying, and I definitely found some new things to appreciate, like these things right here. I could eat these. I want to put like a bunch of these out and lay on them as a pillow. And I seriously could because they're soft. I'm gonna do it. You dare me to? I will. Give me a thumbs up if you would try any of these. Do these look good to you? Do you like these grape flavored gel sacks? Let me know in the comments below. But most importantly, give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see even more Japanese taste tests or Japanese product trying out things. But most importantly, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you click that subscribe button. It looks like this right over here. That way you never miss all the fresh new videos that I upload every week. You don't want to miss it because it's always fun and it never costs anything. You guys are all the greatest. Thank you so much for tasting all of these Japanese sweets with me. I will see you next time.